Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this video we are going to check out the Pro Controller clip mount from Oivo, designed for the Nintendo Switch and the Switch Lite. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. Now, before we get started, I just want to take a second and say thank you for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here today. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see here, I invite you to check out some of the other videos that we have here on the channel, including our look at Relic Hunters Zero Remix for the Nintendo Switch. Great game from Akupara Games. Definitely something worth checking out. And if you really like what you see here, do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and what I want to know down in the comments is, do you prefer the form factor of the original Switch or the Switch Lite? Let me know. I'm talking just about handheld mode. So in 2019, we tested out this guy here. This is the Fixture S1 Founders Edition grip for the Nintendo Switch. And what this allows us to do is to play our Nintendo Switch in handheld mode, but we can use the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller mounts right here, your Switch mounts right here. Now, one of the things about being one of the first ones out there is other people can learn and adapt from your design. And that's what this guy here looks like. This is the Oivo, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, O-I-V-O. It is the Pro Controller mount clip for the Switch, and most interesting, also for the Switch Lite. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to throw it on the bench, and we're going to check it out on both systems. Now, I do want to thank one of our followers who suggested that we check this out. First name, last name, thank you very much for making the suggestion on here. Now, one thing of note in the comment section is if you put a link to another website, it doesn't go through. It's just something that I do to prevent people from spamming the channel, from putting in inappropriate links, things along those lines. So let's hit the bench, let's see how this comes out of the box, and we will see how it fits not only on the Switch, but on the Switch Lite. Let's go! So here we have the Oivo Pro Controller clip mount for the Nintendo Switch and Switch Lite on here. You can see it represents both of them down below. Says on one side here, light 0.63 kilograms, 1.39 pounds compared to the regular one. It's talking about the weight of the system itself. On the back, it features an adjustable design. You can rotate it freely, strong and stable. Gently open up the clip, put the clip onto the controller, loosen the screws to adjust the angle, rotate and secure the Switch console. I will have an affiliate link down below where if you are interested in picking one of these up, you can get one through Amazon, and it'll actually help support the channel. I wish it would save you guys something when you do that, but unfortunately it does not. We'd love to hear from you. Greetings, thank you for your recent purchase and choosing Oivo, I don't know, video game accessories. Focus on manufacturing video game accessories for more than 20 years. This is the first one of theirs I've heard of. If you received one, okay, pretty much contact them if you need anything. Warranty card, QR code to know our latest product in the first time. Okay. So let's take a look at the grip mount itself, because it's considerably smaller than the Fixture S1 version, and the materials are quite a bit different too, and I'm going to bring it in here too so we can actually look at them side by side. On the Fixture S1 version here, like I mentioned, the Switch drops into the rails right here. This is 3D printed. This is actually one of the Founders Editions, and it actually has our channel name right on the back. You know, still super cool. I like the way this looks, and I've used this a lot. Now, that's an all-in-one design. This actually looks like it's multiple pieces, so you have a ball joint right there to adjust the angle of your Switch, and instead of using the rails, it actually uses a spring mechanism to hold your Switch in place. You can move that and tighten your screws down here to, you know, lock it into position, and then you will lock your controller into position here. Now, I do have several controllers that we're going to check out here real quick. Obviously, first and foremost, Switch Pro Controller, right? So grab it. does slide around a little bit, but not terribly. And it gives you full access to the minus, plus, home, and capture buttons. So that's how it fits. Oh, it already popped open there. Let's try that again. And I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that I've got a different case on here, but it doesn't want to, and I don't want to break the damn thing. I thought it went on there okay. Well, here, let's do this. Let's try the, this is the old school gaming one. And I don't think this is going to work because of the button placement. Yeah, it basically, where the home button is on here, it basically gets sandwiched on top. Now the buttons there, no problem. But as far as like the home button, can't use the old school wireless controller with it. Next up is the KMD Pro Controller, and this one's got a shot because the layout is pretty similar to the Switch Pro Controller. Yeah, but it's just too loose. I don't feel comfortable putting my Switch in this. At least not on this controller. The layout of the buttons and everything, that's good. But that's just weird how that won't clasp properly. This one may end up going back to Amazon. I may return. So what I'm seeing is the lip right here is not getting underneath the flap there, and it's just not snapping into place. There we go. Wow, that was way harder than it needed to be, and I honestly felt like I was going to break it. Now, I'm pretty familiar with this. Basically how I have my cell phone mounted in my car is with one of these. So unscrew the ball there. You can actually drop it down, push it into place, and then screw that back in. And then you can adjust the angle there. I want to make sure that I want the springs on the top, so we're going to go that way with it. That's crazy how hard that was to get in there. That should not have been like that. I do like, so we'll bring it in a little bit closer. One of the things I have to say I do like about it, the pads on the rubber feet here will definitely help protect your Switch. It'll hold it securely. I kind of wish there was a lip here that curled over to keep your Switch from falling forward, but these will definitely keep from marring it up, and they're pretty dense rubber. It's not a foam, it's a rubber. Okay, now at this point we're going to take our Switch, lay it in the top first. And as you can see here, I can actually leave the Joy-Cons on to be able to play. Where on the Fixture S1, I actually have to take them off. So pitch that back. I'm going to bring this forward a little bit. This does feel extremely top heavy. But that's pretty much how I play the Fixture S1. Able to get to the home button without any issue. Scroll through. I mean, everything's working okay. It does feel more top heavy, and I don't know why that is, because the Joy-Cons are not adding a whole lot of weight to it. I'm going to see if I can't bring this down a little bit more, because I normally had it pretty low on the Fixture S1. That's better. That is better. So here you can see how I kind of have everything positioned. I'm not centered on here. That's the other thing too, is I wish there was, some way to center it up. You can see where the USB-C is off to the left a few millimeters there. It's not centered. That would have been nice. I'm going to pop this guy out, and we're going to pop in the Switch Lite. Now, and this is a huge advantage with this grip over the Fixture S1. You can't use it with the Switch Lite. Now, I don't have my controller paired with this one right now, but overall, I mean, it looks decent enough. This is actually balanced pretty well too. I don't mind the way that this is feeling in the hand. I actually like this better than the regular Switch. I can access all the buttons and everything, but man, that was a pain. Now here's the thing I want to do too, is I want to check out how hard this is to get off without breaking it. So I'm going to take it. Pops off okay. Let's see if I can get it back on. goodness, that's a... I mean, you really have to push up on the bottom. You can't just do like the, probably 2 thumbs would be my recommendation. I mean, it's nice because you can use it with the Switch Lite. That is a decided advantage over the Fixture S1 mount. However, I mean, I'm just going to take my Joy-Cons out, I'm going to slide this in the rails, and this is one of the bigger pains about the Fixture S1 is the fact that you need to really get everything lined up. But once you have it, and check this out, I can use it with the KMD controller. You can see it's moving just fine through everything here. You know, good balance. And the one thing that this can do that the Oivo can't, check this out. Let me get the controller out. So pop that up. Guess what we have now? We have tabletop mode built right in. Yes, there is room for improvement on this guy here. It doesn't work with the Switch Lite, but compared to the Oivo mount, I feel like my system is mounted more securely in this. I don't think that the controller is going to fall out, and I'm not afraid that I'm going to break it when I put it in. I think this clasp way too tight. I understand doing molded composites and whatnot can be difficult, but I mean, this just leaves a lot to be desired here. Now, I do want to check and see just to be on the fair side. Now, I wouldn't trust that to, yeah, that's going to be too top heavy. It's not going to support a desktop mode. Let's wrap things up. So there you have our look at the Oivo Pro Controller clip mount. Easy for me to say. What do I think about it? Well, I will tell you, if the Fixture S1 gaming mount didn't exist, I would probably really like this a lot more than I do. As you saw on the bench, I had a lot of troubles getting it to clip around my Pro Controller here. And the way that it's designed, the way the openings and the molding has been done on this, I really can't use this clip with other controllers. It's only really good with the Pro Controller. Now, that being said, it's really good with the Pro Controller. It's well balanced. Once you have it on, it doesn't feel like it's going to fall off. I do like the shoulder and socket design here, where I can pretty much turn and spin the console as I see fit to really get the best angle and view. And as you can see here, I have my Switch Lite installed on it. I can't do that with the Fixture Gaming S1 mount that I have here. It's just for the original Switch. So this does have that advantage over the Fixture Gaming S1 clip mount that we have here. The plastics feel okay, but I just have a really hard time getting this to clip onto my Pro Controller. And like I mentioned, it doesn't work with any other controller. I have my KMD Pro Controller here, one of my favorite controllers for the Switch. I can't use it with this, but you know what I can use it with? I can use it with my Fixture S1 gaming mount. So I do again want to thank, I believe it was first name, last name was the username who suggested that we take a look at this. I'm glad that I did, but it doesn't replace what I have here. I don't know, this is something that my wife, this is actually her Switch Lite. She may wind up using it, but she doesn't play a whole lot either, so it adds bulk to a slim system, and that's one of the things I like about the Switch Lite, is that it is slimmer and easier to play in handheld mode than the original Switch. And that's why I wanted one of these to begin with for my original system. And this really doesn't add anything of value to me over what this original clip did. But these are just my opinions. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. Now, if you do have any other questions or comments, as always, feel free to email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions and Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Now, don't forget forget to check out Relic Hunters Zero Remix. Super cool, fun game from Akupara Games. Buck Mother Cluckers. Awesome game. If you like Smash TV, you know, the twin stick shooters, I think you're really going to enjoy this. And it plays great on the Switch Lite and the Switch proper. Now, if you are looking for other accessories for your Switch or any other retro gaming system as well, as always, check out CastlemaniaGames.com. The cool thing, when you buy stuff there, you've heard me talk about it before, Castle Cash. It's his rewards program where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases. Plus, if you use promo code ROCKSOLID10, you can save 10% off of most items on the website. Now, if you do want to pick up one of these mounts for your Switch or your Switch Lite, I will have a link down below in a pinned post to where you can pick it up through our Amazon affiliate storefront. And we got a bunch of other cool stuff up there too, from the one-up cleaning cards to other controllers to charging docks and more. They're all up there for you to check out now. Unlike CastlemaniaGames.com, there's no discount associated with that, but when you do purchase, it does help support the future of the channel. Speaking of supporting the future of the channel, you can do so in a couple of different ways. Hit up that Amazon storefront affiliate link. You can also head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you get early access to all of our content, exclusive content, and more. You can also go ahead and head on over to our Teespring store where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more, all with the Rock Solid Productions logo on a variety of different retro style cartridges. And finally, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, if you want to help become a part of this great community that we have going on here, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. That way every time a new video goes public, you are kept informed and up to date. Conceptually, I like some of the changes that this has built into it. From an execution standpoint, it still needs work. My name is Gary and this has been Rock Solid Productions and our look at the Oivo Pro Controller Switch mount for the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite. I thank you for watching and I hope to see you soon.